Good morning. Alright, I'm just trying to determine step one. The first thing I did is I used those orange carabiner things to lift it up, and I got it pretty high, but again, it's going to be 12 feet in the air and I don't want to be putting a ladder on it. So now I got my tow rope, stretchy rope, which I don't know if it's better or not, but I'm going to see if I can get it just as high, and then when I brace at that height, at least I'll be able to get that rope down without having to climb up there. So this process is just seeing how high I can get this with the current recoverable rope. Okay, I'm going to call that phase one. I got a angle brace there at 9 feet, so I'm going to make 2 of those. Brace it up here, see how stable it is, and then we'll figure out the next step. Alright, a little precarious moment here. This is a little dicey, but if it falls, I don't think it'll break or even bend. It's just going to bounce, so I just got to not be under it. But I'm wondering if I could let the rope go. Okay, this is by far the most dangerous spot. It would be nice if I could have got it higher, because right now there's probably, there's a lot of weight on the braces, and that's holding up the peak, but it's also probably pushing up a little bit on the legs, and that's not good. I wish I could have got it higher. I could gain maybe a little bit, but not a whole bunch. All right. All right, I'm going to think in this position for a bit. Well, I don't know if it's going to work, but I think I need to bring this down. And then I can get it to this position using the current method. Lock it in on the sides. And then I can recover the rope, pull the excavator back. And if I had a center brace over the peak and the boards just ran to the cross member here, and it was kind of hooked on the top so it can't slide up or slide down, then I could use the boards running this way as a surface to push on, because pushing from the center makes a lot of sense at this particular spot. So I could loosen the rope, back up, put the bucket down, and just run towards the boards that are going this way and just start pushing it up. And this first one, of course, is the dangerous one because it could go all the way over. But if I go slow enough, I might be able to make sure that I'm catching the other side of that lip, and it'll just fall right in place. So anyway, this is going to be exciting, getting it down from here. This is designed to be a one-way operation, upward. All right, let's try to get this down. Alright, learning as I go here. That top piece should have been double for one. I put it, on the edge because I thought pushing on, the wide side of the board might just snap it. So I think on edge is probably correct, but I need to run a second row of it and make sure it stays tight so it can't roll. But that is working. But first thing I'm going to do is make I guess I'm kind of screwed. I'm in this go or no go zone. I have to rely on that 2x4. It should stay somewhat in place, but I don't want it twisting. But I think I'm going to try to get it a little bit taller to get some of this torque off it. Okay, those first braces were 9s. These second ones are 11s. And I definitely should put the bottom 2 braces or supports like those have 4. That one has only 2. Almost slipped off the edge there. All I gotta do is keep that board from twisting, and that one's working pretty well. You can see how I'm below now. This one's gonna be close. All right, I'm gonna get, maybe I'll make 2 14s. Those are 11s. 14 hopefully won't be on too much of a kick angle where it'll slip out the back. Or I should just make 2 13s. But at a point when I keep going down this board, I might be able to lift the boom a little bit more or stick the arm out. But that, that top piece is going to want to rock back to the other side. That'll be exciting. And that also should have been more closer to tolerance. It's long like that, so I can just kind of push it off and maybe slide it down or something. Oh well, this is learn as we go here. Get into position and then try to get yourself out of it. Okay. All right, I'm going on record. This is not a one-person job. The hard part here is my shoulders, well, I don't want to complain, but it's hard just to lift that wood up there. That's going to be a bummer coming up, but hopefully that's the last brace I need to make. In other words, from there I should be able to stand it all the way up. Anyway, let's push our limit again. Let's See if that middle board keeps holding up. In the fall, I can actually lift it up. Now, I wonder, probably shoot. Those boards just might be a little bit too short for this, but let's go as far as these two supports can go. We're getting close. It's right on the edge. Oh, you're recording. All right, my braces, the 13 footers, are close to useless. Should I just keep going until it falls in, or do I need another safety brace? Now the second truss I do, the safety backstop is going to be this one, because it's going to be tied down to the foundation plumb. I got to get those braces down. It's without breaking them. I tell you, there's 10 times the mental anguish than anything else right now. But this is kind of a neat sign. She's in. All I gotta do is stand it up, I think. Damn. That's exciting. Well, it definitely looks tall enough for the trailer now, I think. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have actually almost plumb looking frame. All that bending from getting up there will be straightened out with the purlins. But alright. As far as doing something by myself, that's got to be a new record. Okay, let's get this thing plumb and secure and see if we can't add another one without so much anguish. Well, of course, the camera turned off because it was too hot right before it dropped in. All right, 2 in place and I'm alive. I'm gonna let this soak in. It's coming up on 2 o'clock. Not physically drained, but mentally, by far. And it's definitely looking like gonna be a big structure. Especially putting all those purlins on. All the things that the sheet metal screws to. Boy, still a lot of work ahead. All right, see you later.